Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest beta pre-launch updates for WeShare Abundance, Friday the 26th of February. 2 days to go to the end of the month. Monday we'll be drawing the free lottery prizes for all our members that have staked pools. Absolutely free, um, and we expect to be paying out hundreds of thousands of dollars in nest egg benefits um, to members that win the free lottery. The top prize is going to be somewhere over, I would guess, over $75,000, which is not bad for free, is it? Okay, let's start with a little prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, I ask that you bless all the members of this community, that their hearts be filled with unconditional love. And through that love, they may find the joy of service. And through that service, you may bless them with everything they need in life. Amen. Okay. So what are we about? We're about updates. It's been a hectic day today. It's always fairly hectic, but some days it's less hectic than others. But it is hectic today. It's been hectic. But the teams are all doing extremely well. There's withdrawals being paid. There's deposits up to date. Tickets are pretty much up to date. They're still working on a few. I was in, cleared most of my tickets today. There might be one or two still outstanding. I'll get to them tomorrow. I've been working on Multiply Weezer, getting that sorted out. MultiplyWeezer.com. It's our new site for a matrix program, and I've got some updates on that for you. And what else I got? So the admin side is pretty much up to date. Development, Devian has been working on a few things for us, and the nest egg clusters and everything has been tested, and it's available if we want to move it onto the new site. But we're not doing that, not at the moment anyway. So there are lots of reasons for it which I don't fully understand, because I'm non-technical, but it's not the best time to do it. But we have tested it. We know how to do it. We know how things run, and so that's all been sorted out, and Raj has been testing it, and we've got all the feedback on it. And there's been other changes made in the admin area, and nothing really that you'll see, but it all makes things smoother operationally. So everything is going in the right direction. Also, as I mentioned in yesterday's, I found another source of tokens from the test accounts that we have. And so those are available, and that offer will definitely be open until the end of February. Whether it'll run into March or not, I'm not sure. But the nest egg offer will be there until the end of February as it stands now. And people are taking advantage of it, and we're doing well. You may not think so when you look at the price and things. You'll say, well, it's not changed much, but we are clearing a lot of tokens. And this morning it was so quiet, and I thought, oh well, I'll just move it. I think we were selling at 119. I thought I'll move it up to 125, and because there was nothing happening and there was nothing above us. So I put it at 125, and boom, all of a sudden, all these tokens came crashing in at 124.999 and 124.998, and you know, and there were $20,000 worth of tokens, something like that, that just came out of the woodwork. And so I thought, they want to play that game, so I put it back down to where we were. I thought, if they're going to cash in the tokens for an extra, what was it, $6 or something, I thought, well, I'll buy them, but for $6 less. So I brought the price back down again. And some of them opted out and disappeared, but we cleared some of them at the price that we had, and it made sense. And I think the price is creeping up a little bit again now. So it's all good fun, isn't it? But we are clearing a lot of tokens, and it's getting more stable, and I can see light at the end of the tunnel. And I know that you'll be pleased when we actually start to be able to step up in bigger steps. And the more nest egg purchases we get, the more power it gives us to be able to do that. Because inevitably, when we say okay and we move up the ladder and clear a few of the low price tokens out, we get a lot of people dropping boom, boom, boom down from underneath, and some people that have been just watching and waiting for a time to sell that we haven't even seen their tokens before, all of a sudden, boom, they've got 20 tokens up there, you know. So the more nest eggs that are sold, the better it is for the members, because they'll be in powerful positions. And it also helps us because it gives us that collateral to just be able to bring the control back into the hands of We Share Abundance and the members generally, rather than a few people out there that are holding tokens now. So it's going well. Don't get panicking about things. You will see improvements. I was hoping that we'd see them faster, but my calculations were based on the tokens that I could see, and there were a lot of tokens that have materialized that I couldn't see. And then you don't know who's got them and what their intentions are, and so it's slowed it down a little bit, but we're still doing really, really well with it. And just keep the faith, do what you can to serve yourself by buying nest egg tokens, do what you can to serve your fellow members by buying the nest egg tokens. If you've got tokens that are on the Waves Exchange, stay out of the Bitcoin, Litecoin and USDN areas, and we will establish the control that all the members want and get the price back up parity with the guaranteed minimum value, which will be beneficial in lots and lots of different ways. Okay, what else? Yeah, the matrix. I mentioned a few days ago, or maybe a week ago, I wasn't happy with the progress and the way things were going with the people that were building the site for the multiplyweezer.com, and so I have been talking to other people, and the two people that I'm moving the plan to, and I've had some good feedback from them on perhaps what may be better ways of doing things than I had planned. and they think they can do it, have it operational by the end of March. Maybe before, but let's think about the end of March, beginning of April. And one of the guys is particularly into design and development of the site, the way it looks, and all the information and the explanations of the way things work and everything. And the other guy is the back end type, the programming, the development, and we've been looking at a few other sites in the cryptocurrency thing that seem to be doing well in the way that they operate, and so we're going to take on board a few of the ideas, and we're going to put in a few of our own modifications and things. And I believe we're heading in a better direction now. So that's the update on the Multiply Weezer. What, have I got something else here? No, that's a note for me to do things. I've notes all over the place, you know, that I have to do things. I know if you're organised and you're computer savvy, you have them all, don't you, on your computer, and they pop up saying you've not done this yet, and you tick them off as you do them and things. Well, I'm still on pen and paper, and probably will be for the rest of my life. So we've got notes all over the desk, but it works. That's what's important. Okay. And we've got a very nice comment here from somebody, James C. It is no difference in the price, and that is you lying piece of shit. Thank you very much for your support, James. I don't know why you bother coming here. You're not welcome with that sort of attitude. I can't do anything about it because I think that's on YouTube. So I just don't understand people with that mentality. Let's have a look at the Facebook group. Okay, we share abundance. Let me refresh the page and see who we've got in. I should really have done this before, but I was pretty sure it was working. So and we have comments and everything as well. Whether or not I'll get the comments from the start, I don't know. So the top comment that I can see is Peter Awodiran, a friend from Nigeria. So lovely to see you. Lovely to have the people that are the good people of this community here. So we've got Nigeria and Holland and the UK and Pakistan. In fact, these new people that are building the site are from Pakistan. The ones I've just got rid of were from India. More from India here. Deposits. Yeah, there is, I think, something going wrong with the deposits, and they're being looked at. It's a bug. It'll be fixed quickly and resolved. So it cropped up. I was advised of it a short while ago. It cropped up. Devyani, um, whether she'll be able to fix it today or not, I don't know. But it's not the last day anyway. 27th is your last day to get to get sorted, and I think it'll be resolved by then. Somebody else facing the same issue there. Yeah, I apologise. I forgot to mention that, but I was notified of it by Lana, and then I told Devyani about it, and she's onto it. But she's been working all day. She started early today, and she'll sort things out on Saturday, although she doesn't normally work on Saturdays. Yeah. So yeah, we're verifying them, marking them as paid, but they're not showing up properly. We know about it, and we are on fixing it. And we got New Zealand in the house. Based on the math, how many tokens have been minted? We don't mint tokens. And of those, how many are owned by members? How many are in the open market? You can see the numbers on CoinRanking, but we issue 20,000 tokens a month. Muscat and India, and more from India and Mauritius, Pakistan. Will the matrix still be 3 by 10? Not absolutely sure yet. We're still debating a couple of things on the way that's going to work, but I think you'll like it. Once I've got more information on it finalised, I will let you know. Papua New Guinea. Hello there, Julie. And Rwanda. Please, someone should put me in through on this new member. Don't understand that, Obi, sorry. Suchitra, I think that's India as well. Yeah, from India. And Paraguay, Yara. USA. Okay, that's pretty much all I can see. I can't see some of our regulars, whether they were in at the top of the comments, and Facebook doesn't let me see those. There's a possibility. But people like Russ and Dave, and there's quite a number that are normally right up there in the top, and I've not seen them, so my apologies, but good health to you. And that good health is to all of you, of course, not just to those people that I've missed. Okay. I don't understand these last two comments I've seen. Someone buy token in waves to Weezer and something about $130. I don't know. Russ is here. He was second again, he says. Okay, you're slipping down the rankings, aren't you, Russ? Hey? um, I'm not going to make any comments about anything there. Okay. So that's basically the updates, but I've got, of course, some numbers, so we better have those. Once again, well organised with my bits of paper. So the updates for the 26th of February, we had 536 new registrations. That's a net increase of 463, with 73 that have been removed. And there's something I remember I've forgotten to do, and I need to make a note. Just bear with me. Okay, I apologise for that. It's not something I'm it's worth mentioning here, but it is something that just sprung to my mind. Thought, oh, I've not done that. So make a note while I remember. Okay, so that's where we are. We had 536 new registrations, a net increase of 463, and we have 29,419 active members. These are people that are logging in each day, and this is an average over the last few completed days. And that is up 69 on yesterday, so that's moving in the right direction. We got Netherlands in as well. More from Pakistan. Okay. And so 29,419 active members, going in the right direction. That first milestone we want is not 45,000. So all you founders start getting extra money, you know, and that is truly passive income. So that'll be exciting once that kicks in. We have an additional 82 members that have staked pool 1 today, and we have 25 new elite members today. And possibly if we can sort out the deposits situation where the deposits, even though we're approving them, are not showing up in members' accounts, that would be higher. So there's somebody else mentioned that in the comments here. I have mentioned it. We do know about it. It is a bug. It is being fixed, and it should be okay by early tomorrow. So that's 25 new elites. What's the next one? Okay, site ranking, 10,063 average over the past 3 months. We're getting very close now to getting under that 10,000 mark and being one of the top 10,000 sites on the internet. Pretty remarkable for a site in pre-launch to be in that top 10,000, which we will be pretty soon, you know, 10,063. So 63 places to go to get to the 10,000, 64 to get into that top 10,000. And we were up 125 places today. On the coin value, the WITA value, coin ranking, when I took the figures, were $122.91, and we had 55,630 trading volume in the last 24 hours. which is 4 times what we had yesterday, really. 4.5 times what we had yesterday. So it up quite a lot. As I say, we did buy a lot of tokens today. And we got them at a pretty good price. So the more we clear them, the less red we have above the line. If you're looking at the exchange, you see the red people selling at. And when we started, it was, there were hundreds of them. And the blue, we wouldn't just see more blue below the line. That's people that want to buy. But the red is the ones that we're concentrating on getting rid of. And now, there's not that many. It's really come down massively in the few days that we've been doing this. And it's all down to you people and the support and the love that you're sharing and in doing this and taking up the nest egg offers. Okay. So that's that. Oh yeah, and in the back office it was showing at $130.25. That of course is against waves, and that's pretty good that you guys are selling for $130 as opposed to what you've been doing, like quite a bit less than that sometimes. So coin ranking, we slipped a few places. We slipped 6 places to 516. We are the 516th ranked crypto, and we were 510 yesterday. So we'd slipped 6 places, but we're doing well. We're in the low 500s, and we'll be in the 400s in the not too distant future. So those are the numbers for today. There's no cricket to report on because the test match finished in 2 days. Ludicrous, but the best team won, and that was India. It's the same for both teams. The wicket's the same for both teams, and in fact, England batted first and should have had the best chance on the deteriorating wickets. So, all credit to India. Not much news on the rugby, which is tomorrow. England playing Wales in Wales, which is always a big challenge, and it should be a better game than a lot of the games we've seen in the Six Nations so far. So hopefully that'll be a good one. Ireland are playing Italy, which should be a convincing win for Ireland. And it looks like the COVID has put a kibosh on the Scotland-France game, which would have been a terrific game, I think, which would have been played on Sunday. But I think it's not going to happen. So, but I'll be watching tomorrow the other 2 games. So I'll be up early to try and get everything that I need to do done before 2 o'clock or whatever time they start. And then I'll be putting my feet up with a bottle of beer and watching the rugby. Okay. How much money do we need to raise to clear the open market Visa tokens? I've not added it up, but to get to 300, probably, I don't know. I think to get to around about 250, we're probably only showing there something like $5,000 or $6,000 worth of tokens, which we could clear. But I don't think that's the total from past experience. If we were to just go and wipe out those tokens and jump to 250, I think we'd see lots and lots of tokens coming in at 249.99 and this sort of thing, and it would drive the price down again. So we'll just take it steady, and we'll we'll gradually get hold of all the tokens that are out there at a decent price and get back control of the exchange. Madagascar. A lot of the people, Sanjoy is there about the nest egg from August. A lot of the people, in fact, the vast majority of the people that bought nest eggs in August chose to hodl them for the benefit of the community. And so it wasn't as impactful as it could have been by any stretch of the imagination. And I think we probably cleared the ones that came in from that. Okay. No other questions there. Nothing else that I can see amongst my notes spread over the desk. So I think we've pretty much cleared things. Oh, yeah, there are things. There is something. Nest eggs. All the coin payment nest eggs that were in up to, I can't remember when I downloaded it now, but it was late today. I think it was probably 11 o'clock or something when I downloaded the forms. So all the coin payment ones that were forms that were submitted before the 11 o'clock time are completed and should be in your wallet if they had a valid TXID. Or if they hadn't timed out. I mean, there's some people that just keep submitting the same coin payment ID, and it's a timed out ID, so it won't change by keep submitting it. However, and the Waves tokens are well in hand. In fact, I will clear what's left of those this evening after the live here. There's not that many of them that are left. So all your forms that came in on the nest eggs up to around about, I think it was around about 11 when I downloaded the forms. They'll all be in your wallets by, what time is it now? 7:30. By 8:30 this evening. A lot of them are already there, and as I say, if it was coin payments, they've all been processed. Okay. If they have a pull one, then wait. First pull one. Oh, that's answering somebody else. Yeah, there's 2 days remaining in the month. I can tell you what my forecasts for the lottery will be. I did mention it at the beginning, but got my spreadsheet for the lottery forecast. At the moment, we're looking at probably about 3,900 for pool 1 and 77,800 for pool 6. So those are likely to be the top payments in those two pools. They're the only ones that I have access to easily to be able to make forecasts on. But I think those will be fairly accurate. But it depends on what happens in the next 2 days. The next 2 days are usually lively, but I know that we've got a little bit of negative vibes out there from people complaining about how much they can withdraw and everything else. People seem to forget that this is free money that we're just handing out to people. You know, do you want some? Boom, boom, boom. We're giving away free money, and people are getting upset because they say, where's my money? Where's mine? Where's mine? Instead of saying, it's great when you get it, and being gracious if there's not enough to go around to everybody. So it's that simple situation. We pay out every day of the month pretty much. We don't pay out on the first because the site's down, and we don't pay out very much on the second, if we ever pay out at all, because that's the first day of people putting in requests. But pretty much from the third right the way through to the end of the month, we're paying people out, and we pay out thousands and thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of dollars in free money to people, helping them find hope and just see that there is a route out of poverty, and something that they can aspire to, and that is what we're about. And if you receive a gift from us, that's great. And if you don't, well, hang around and stick in there, because your turn will come. Okay. So that is what I've got to say on that. And where was I? Up here. Okay. Yeah, you can stake all 6 pools in one go. So yeah, you should be able to do that. And if you do that tomorrow, which is the 27th, when you log in on the 28th, you will find that login will pay you $150. So if you pay you $150 tomorrow on the 27th, and you log in on the 28th, that 28th you'll see $150 in your US dollar wallet. So there is still time. We know about the problem in the deposits not showing up as credits, even though the mark was paid, and it'll be sorted out tomorrow. Okay, that's all I got for you, and so we might as well call it a day, end it, and I'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. What is your registered charity number? I've lost that now. I saw a comment there. What is the registered charity number? Our registered charity certificate, you will find it on Wesa.money, I think, isn't it? WESA.money. And that talks about the Wesa token, and our registration as a charity is on that site. But I've lost that now. Okay. That is all that merits any response from me. And I hope you all enjoy the weekend. Have a great time. I'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. And God bless you all. Love you all. And we'll keep heading in that same direction. Nothing will make us move from our course to the destination, fighting poverty on a global scale, through making the Wesa token a viable, valuable liquid asset. God bless you all. See you tomorrow.